Amanda brought out the extracted red juice from her cupboard, poured it into a very big pot, and started mixing with water. She hummed her favorite music, smiling evilly. She was deriving joy in making a Zobo as she normally does, not knowing that she's being filmed. In a very small village named Goodies lived so many villagers. The people of Goodies village were not well mannered. They behaved rudely with each other and never really cared about one another. Anytime there's a fight or an argument in the village, the villagers would gather around the people, smiling and laughing, shouting, "Fight! Fight! Fight!" They would be hailing both parties, encouraging them to fight. And when they eventually do, they would laugh at the loser and hail the winner. The people of the village of Goodies derive joy in fights, arguments, mocking and belittling their fellow villager. But among these villagers was Mama Amanda, the most gentle and sweetest of all, the peacemaker in the village. Mama Amanda has only one daughter, Amanda. Her husband died many years ago. He died the night Amanda was giving birth to. That created a scary narrative on baby Amanda and Mama Amanda. They called them witches, called them bad luck, called them cursed. Because Papa Amanda died from a strange illness they knew nothing about. Mama Amanda was broken. She cried day and night. Her husband was gone. She had no one. Even her husband's family members distanced themselves from her, calling her bad luck. The villagers did the same too. They all avoided Mama Amanda and her daughter. They even nicknamed little Amanda the cursed child. They warned their children never to play with Amanda because she's bad luck. Even after all of this unfair treatment from the villagers, Mama Amanda remained the sweetest woman ever. She walks around the village with her head up high and her beautiful smile showcasing a perfect set of white teeth. She had only her daughter. She showered all of her love on Amanda and did everything to make her happy. But Amanda's heart was already filled with anger and hatred as a result of how the villagers treated her and her mother. Mama Amanda knew her daughter had zero love for the villagers, but she tried all she could to change her mind. Amanda had only one friend in the village, Jessica. Jessica's mother has warned her on so many occasions to stop being friends with Amanda, but she never listened as she loved Amanda and kept being friends with her. One day, little Amanda and Jessica went to the stream. Jessica followed Amanda to go fetch water. When they got to the stream, the girls were playing with water, playing and running around. Suddenly, Jessica hit her leg on a stone and she fell inside the stream. The water was strong and almost drowned Jessica, if not for the villagers that were present there. They rescued her. Jessica's mother wasn't pleased at all, especially when she found out that her daughter followed the cursed child to the stream. She was so angry. She shouted at Amanda, warning her never to talk to her daughter again. She yelled, saying, "You cursed child, you killed your father even before you were born, and you want to do the same to my child. It will never happen. Your plan has failed. Go and tell the witches that sent you that you didn't see my daughter." Amanda stood still, crying, begging Jessica's mother. She told her that they were playing and she didn't push her, but Jessica's mother wasn't ready to listen to her. She embarrassed her, and instead of helping Amanda, the villagers laughed at her, pointing at her. Some cursed her. Some shouted, "I don't want to see you with my children, oh. Please, oh, don't rub your bad luck on us." Amanda was so hot. She looked around. No one was supporting her. She saw their faces. They were judging her. By the time Mama Amanda got to the stream, it was too late as her daughter has been scolded so much. She saw Amanda standing in the middle of the villagers, crying bitterly. Mama Amanda was heartbroken. She felt like she had failed her daughter. She yelled at the villagers, shouting, "You all are so evil. How can you gang up on my innocent daughter just like this?" She took Amanda away from the stream and they went home. The villagers didn't feel remorseful at all. They watched the mother and daughter cry. None of them felt pity for them. That incident made Amanda's heart so strong. She disliked all of the villagers. She had nothing but hatred in her heart towards the villagers. But Mama Amanda still had hope for the villagers. She believed they could still change. In her parents' village, they all loved each other. They lived in togetherness and happiness. But ever since she got married and came into Goody's village, she was shocked by the amount of bad behavior the people exhibit. She was determined to change them, but unfortunately she failed. Mama Amanda was coming back from the farm one day when she saw a group of villagers gathered and encouraging people to fight. Mama Amanda ran there and was shouting, telling them to stop fighting, but they didn't listen to her. Instead, they pushed her and she used her head to hit a very big stone, and just like that, Mama Amanda cried. The villagers were shocked. They all ran away instead of helping Mama Amanda. Amanda got to know of her mother's accident and rushed to the spot where she saw her mother lifeless. She was broken. She cried and cried, but her mother was long gone. Amanda buried her mother alone. Not a single villager attended the burial. Not a single villager visited or consoled her. She was abandoned. They gave the excuse that Amanda might rub her bad luck on them, and so they need to avoid her at all costs. They didn't give their condolences to Amanda, and they didn't hear from her too for a very long time. After 5 years that her mother died, Amanda was seen again. The villagers have completely forgotten about her. They thought she had died too. Amanda didn't only show up, she came back with a business. She started hawking Zobo to earn a living. She made the sweetest Zobo. The villagers gave her a side eye. They all ignored her as she hawked, shouting, "Buy your sweet Zobo here." Amanda even had to reduce her price so much to get customers, but she got no customers. She knew she needed to get on the villagers' good side if she wants to get customers to buy from her. She thought of so many ideas on how to be friends with the villagers. She started going from one house to the other, begging the villagers to please buy from her, as she's just an orphan trying to get money to eat. And still, the villagers didn't care. They chased her away, but still, Amanda didn't give up. She kept going around begging the villagers to buy from her, but still got no customer. She kept pouring her Zobo away because they kept spoiling. She didn't know what other business idea to do. She was really good with making Zobo, and that's the only thing she could do. Amanda started giving the villagers free Zobo for them to taste so that they could buy from her. And that was when the villagers tasted her Zobo. They were impressed. They started buying from her. But still, they didn't want to pay the full price. They were paying peanuts. Some even bought from her on credit. They didn't pay her. But Amanda didn't bother. She just wanted to get customers, and she was getting it. It went like that for a very long time. Amanda was selling, but she wasn't making any gain. She wasn't even making the amount of money she used to buy the ingredients. Unfortunately, she stopped selling because she wasn't making any gain. And the villagers are falling in love with her delicious Zobo. She wasn't known as the cursed child anymore, but as the delicious Zobo seller. A Zobo gave her a new name and she loved it, but she wasn't making anything from it. Amanda traveled to her mother's village for a very long time. The villagers didn't get to taste her Zobo and they craved it. After a year, she came back bigger and better. She opened a Zobo store where she sells Zobo to the villagers. She even started selling Zobo to people in wholesales. Her Zobo had a signature taste. It was so sweet. It had the perfect ingredients all added to make the Zobo very delicious and sweet. This time, the villagers were obsessed. They didn't downprice her Zobo. Instead, they begged Amanda to sell to them first. They couldn't do without buying Amanda's Zobo. She opened so many shops in the village, selling a chilled sweet Zobo. The previous Zobo, tiger nuts, and kunu sellers were so jealous of Amanda's Zobo. There was nothing they could do because Amanda's Zobo has taken over. She employed so many people. Their job was to wash the Zobo plastic, pour the Zobo inside the plastic, and to glue a sticker to the plastic. Every day, the villagers would line up in front of Amanda's shop, shouting and begging to buy a Zobo. Some villagers couldn't eat without Amanda's Zobo. Children would cry and beg their parents to buy Amanda's special Zobo for them. It even got to a stage where people from their neighboring village were coming to the village of Goodies to patronize Amanda. The village men that didn't even want to see her before came running, begging for her hand in marriage, but she ignored them all. The village women who once warned their children never to be friends with her now begged her to be friends with their children. Amanda was very welcoming. She didn't chase them away. She was friends with all of the villagers. They loved her now, but she hated him so much. Amanda hadn't forgotten what they did to her. She still had the hatred in her heart towards the villagers. She didn't forgive, and she most definitely didn't forget. One day, a young lady relocated to Goody's village. She was a deaconess. She prayed every time and went round the village preaching love and togetherness to the villagers, but they ignored her. The first day Pastor Esther saw Amanda, she felt a dark spirit around her. She knew something about her isn't right. She prayed about it, and God told her that when the time is right, He will make it happen. They were neighbors. Esther was always polite to Amanda, but she never reciprocated the energy. Instead, she ignores her and avoids Esther. One time, Esther went to her shop to buy from her, but Amanda refused to sell a Zobo to her, and this got Esther wondering. She thought long and hard and decided to visit Amanda and ask her what her offense is. By 6 p.m. on a Friday evening, Esther went to Amanda's house, knocked but got no answer. She heard Amanda humming a song and invited herself inside. She saw Amanda carrying a bowl of a very thick red substance she concluded looked like blood. She watched quietly as Amanda poured it inside a bucket of water, and then she started stirring. She added so much sugar and then added a purple substance that looked like a perfume. Amanda stood up and walked to her fridge. She brought out a hand and started squeezing the juice out. It was that moment that Esther understood everything. She brought out her phone and videoed her. She shouted for help, calling the attention of the villagers. They entered, and Amanda was shocked that she had been caught. She couldn't speak. The villagers saw her holding the very thick red substance, and that alone gave her away because Zobo isn't that thick. They opened her fridge, and what they saw, they were amazed. They took Amanda to the village square where they forced her to confess. I don't regret what I have done. You all made me the monster that I am today. I was just a kid, but I was labeled as cursed. My mother cried and no one cared. Yes, I used blood juice for my Zobo. I wanted to start a new life. I started selling pure Zobo made with the original ingredients, but you all ruined my business. You bought on credit and didn't pay me, so I started using you all to make the Zobo. How many people have you used? Esther asked. There are so many I can't count. Are they from this village? Yes, they are, she replied. So how come no one has ever caught you? A villager asked. Well, I just touched them with a charm and they follow me. Ah! The whole villagers shouted. They couldn't believe their ears. Amanda has been using blood as juice for so many years. They all coughed, hoping to vomit the Zobo they've been drinking all these years. Nothing came out. After confessing, Amanda turned to sand. Esther advised the villagers to be their brother's keeper, to love one another, as a result of how they treated Amanda that turned her into an evil person. That doesn't justify what she did, but it contributed to it, and from that day henceforth, the people of the village of Goodies became good. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. So what do you think about this story? So I want to quickly clear something because I know I'm going to get a lot of comments on why I use blood. Please, I can't use the original word. I hope you guys understand. So please do not forget to like this video. Tell me what you feel about the story in the comment section. Have you ever thought of how Zobo is being made? I know some people like Zobo a lot, but do you know the kind of water they are using to make it? Or do you even know the kind of ingredient they are using? Just like Amanda, they never could tell. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please tell me what you feel about the story in the comment section. Like this video, share to your friends so they can also learn from this story. Apart from Zobo, there are so many other things that we should make our researches before buying, before eating, before consuming. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and tap on the notification bell so every time I upload a video you're going to know and you come support your girl. Thank you so much, my YouTube family. See you guys on my next story, and please do not forget to tell me what kind of story you like to see next. Tell me your experiences about Zobo in the comment section. Thank you. See you guys. Love you all. Bye.